So boom, about 6 months or so ago, I decided to start save in our high interest savings account because I did make a bet with myself so I save at least $1 million between then and the end of 2025. You see me? Usually people have specific purposes why them save with a high interest savings account, but me never really have a specific purpose. Some of the purposes them we can think about why people have a high interest savings account is maybe them a save like them want to save up an emergency fund, or maybe them have some short term savings like them want to buy a car, or them want to save for them down payment on a house, or maybe them a save for retirement. But in this case, I never really a save up one emergency fund. But I already have an emergency fund and short term savings as it relates to a house. Currently, I'm not really save towards a house. I'm not really save towards a car because I already have a car. And saving for retirement, no. The point of the matter is that I not save towards not specific. Me, I just somebody who loves save money. Me, I'm an aggressive saver. Just put it that way. You understand? And when you put the money in our high interest savings account because at least I know say our account that you can't really touch or something that you can just take out money anytime you feel or whatever. But so my advantages of like one high interest savings account is that you get a higher interest rate compared to like one regular savings account. So if I have my money in a regular savings account, may I get less than 1%. And if I want money, if I want amount of money where I not go touch, might as well earn a little bit of interest on it. You understand what I say? As much as how I see it as an investment opportunity or see it as a form of investment, me still want to earn something on it if I just have it in a bank and sit down because you have to consider like inflation and anything. So at least a little bit of interest so me I can earn it to offset any inflation. Because you know say $1 million today might not be $1 million or we worth $1 million tomorrow the same $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? And also you have compound interest. So the thing with a high interest savings account is that interest is calculated on a monthly basis. You understand? So the expectation is that you save a specified amount per month. You can initially have a lump sum, but the idea is to save per month. So like say, I think like the minimum like 5,000 depending on the bank where you use. So you might earn compound interest in a sense where you might earn $100. Like say you start off with $100 and you earn $10 for your $100. For your next month, the interest for your next month you go calculate for $110 instead of the $100 where you initially start with. You see me? But me not think honestly, me not think a high interest savings account stay like that because the high interest savings account when you use it only calculate on the amount where you deposit in a day current month where interest are calculated for. So I'm not sure about the compound interest part to tell you the truth. Um Also depending on the term of the high interest savings account it might be non-taxable. If it's a year, it's a taxable, 25% income tax. But if I like 3 years, 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be non-taxable. So I guess that's an advantage. So another advantage we can think about is that it is low risk. With a high interest savings account, as opposed to like one investment, if you put your money like in a stocks or whatever, your principal are gonna get affected. In terms of high interest savings account, your principal secured. The only thing that might change or fluctuate is the interest rate which will affect the amount we earn for that month. So yeah. And then you have no fees. All you have to do is just go to your bank and tell them say you want to set up an interest savings account. So you don't have to pay no processing fee. You don't have to pay no service fee. No little fee when normally attached like when you do any investments because when you invest you have to pay a whole lot of fees, a different fees. So I guess yeah no fees. But on the other hand, I know say you have some disadvantages. One of the first disadvantage I can think of is that the interest rate fluctuate. So if you look on the screen, when I currently have $500,000, and initially the interest rate is 4%, but over the past couple of months, the interest rate fluctuate. The interest rate go like from 4% to like 3% and 2%. So as a result, it affect the amount of money I earn per month and the principal I'm save for the month. You understand? Because as I tell you previously, the interest no calculate on a compounding basis. It calculate on the amount where you set up with your bank to save per month. So if you say You want to save $5,000 a month, the interest rate will calculate on the $5,000 a month. So if you have $5,000 in this amount and you deposit and you transfer one next $5,000 the next month, the interest rate for the next month now will calculate on $10,000. It will calculate only on the $5,000 where you deposit for that month there. You understand? So yeah, so fluctuated interest rate. So you might feel like say yo, I have $1,000,000, I'm supposed to earn 4% of $1,000,000. 40,000? Yeah, you're not gonna earn 40,000. You're not gonna earn 40,000. Also, one of the disadvantages that we can think about that because it's a fixed start time account. But me I see it as a disadvantage for myself because it teach me as something to help me be more disciplined. Most persons save and then as them start saving money, something come up and them spend the money. So with a fixed time account, you can't touch the money until the maturity date. You understand? So if you set up the account for like 1 year, you can't touch the money there until a year up. You understand? So most people might see that as a disadvantage, but me I see it as a disadvantage because if me I save my money, me not feel like so I'm supposed to touch that money there when me set out to save, no matter what happen, honestly. And then the final disadvantage that we can think about is that you get a lower investment return. As I said initially with the fluctuating interest rate, if you have $1,000,000, don't expect fee. And assuming that the interest rate is 4% at the time you have the $1,000,000 in there, don't expect to get $40,000. The only way you get $40,000 is if the $1,000,000 there, you transfer it as a lump sum one time. That's the only way you can earn $40,000 from the $1,000,000 there. You understand? But if the $1,000,000 they invest over one period like say 12 months, so that would be like what? Like about $80,000 a month. When you calculate the interest over them time, they considering the interest rate fluctuate at maturity date, you're not getting nothing close to $40,000. You might get like say in a 20,000 range. So yeah, that is it.